This audiocast is brought to you by the Vasco da Gama movement at www.vdgm.eu. This interview is hosted by Sara Rigon.
Tell me your name and where you come from.
Hello, my name is Matthias Klauser and I'm from Italy.
Okay. And you're here for the pre-conference.
Yes.
Did you know about the Vasco da Gama before coming here?
Yes, I heard before. The first time I heard about Vasco da Gama is about 4 years ago when I went to the Wonka Congress in Paris. Then there I heard about this youth movement of GPs.
Okay. And how are you liking the pre-conference so far?
Well, I have to say it's the first time that I participate on a pre-conference. I heard about that from other young GPs, and I'd liked to see how it is and what I can learn and what we do in the pre-conference. I have to admit that at the beginning I was a little bit skeptical, critical, because I don't know how it could work to discuss with different people from different countries about an argument. I had some doubts about the language because I'm not a native speaker of English. But now, after 2 days working with other people from other countries, I have to say that it was worth to come here. We discussed about an argument, global health, an argument that was new for me. And but during these days of discussing, of reading, of thinking, we could elaborate a good definition of global health, and I was sensibilized about this argument. Very interesting was to discuss not only around the workshop but also during the coffee breaks with colleagues and about work situations and so on.
What did you like the most about the pre-conference? What do you think is the highlight of the conference?
Well, the highlight for me, I have to say, it's that I heard that almost every young GP has to face the same problems, independently how are the health systems are in his country. They are very different. You can say the situation of work, the conditions are very, very different. But although these different conditions, they have to face the same problems, like patients who are demanding always more, patients who the problems of payment, the problems of don't find a seat, a workplace, the problem of the money. In every country, the health system have to spend less money, and that's interesting that we have to face the same problems.
Okay, thank you. And what's your name?
I'm Mikko from Finland.
Okay.
Well, today we've been talking about the global health issues. Yesterday we started from which are differences between working as a GP in a city area or in rural area, and then we went from there to the global health issues, which are very hard, especially the measuring part. But I think we've had a lot of good conversations,
And did you learn anything new you didn't know about, like GP practice in
Actually, it
other
was
countries?
good because we talked how the system in different countries work, and that was very, I think it was very good to know that, because then you can compare with your own system. It's actually kind of very
Surprising.
different, surprisingly different in different countries.
So what's the most different thing from your country you learned?
Well, in Finland we have a very complex system, and then in some countries it's actually
Easier.
it's easier to understand how it works, and probably in those countries where it's like insurance based, so the insurance like covers it and you can choose what type of services you're using. We have a lot of, in Finland we have a lot of systems like
So a lot of different systems
we have like
all together.
Yeah.
Okay, that must be tricky.
Yeah. But there's a lot of there has been a lot of changes in the Finnish system, and I think there's going to be a lot more, because in Finland communities provide the health system, and they're like 5 years ago there were like I think more than 400 communities in Finland. We only have 5 million people, so there was a lot of communities, and very small communities as well.
So you're like binding communities
Yeah, we're
together?
making bigger communities, so the base of the health system is like it's not that vulnerable, or it's not it would be more like equal to everybody in Finland, but it's that it's rolling on right now actually.
It takes time.
Yeah, it's a political conversation.
Yeah.
So it's very we have a very difficult system to explain.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yep. Well, thank you.
This audiocast was brought to you by the Vasco da Gama movement. For more interviews from the Wonka Europe conference, visit us at www.vdgm.eu.